shade. Then you got cold water again. Actually, the water is as warm as the air, so it's only probably about 12 degrees right now. But the water doesn't feel as bad as it did earlier. There you go. There's our eagle friend still with us, Gord over there. Yeah, look at him. All right, we're back on the river. We have just taken a bit of a break. We've done 10 kilometers. We started at Blair Landing on the top end of Cambridge. And we have just taken our first break. We kayaked actually right through the middle of Cambridge. And we normally drop in at the Petro-Canada station on the south side. That's what we would normally do if we're going to Paris, which is now where we are. We're about to go from Cambridge to Paris, but we've already done 10 kilometers down the middle of Cambridge. And so we're heading to Paris. Done this trip plenty of times. My third or fourth time, actually fourth time this year already, heading down this part of the Grand. So this is a regular stretch for us because I live in Cambridge. It's still one of my favorites though. And as you can see, there's always lots of wildlife here. Bald eagles on this stretch, all the way through Cambridge are bald eagles on the river, which is kind of cool. You'll see some hawks along the way as well. Lots of wildlife in this section of the river. Always see wildlife. I still like the stretch river. Gord and I actually did the stretch river in May. We also ended our season last year on the river, so well, we did it September the year before. So I already have a video of Gord and I coming down this section of the river. Because it's Thanksgiving long weekend, and the river is always beautiful this time of year. So it'll be nothing but color. And I came down on my bike yesterday. It was kind of a dreary day, kind of overcast, so I did get some drone footage, but we'll throw a bit in just so people can see. But hopefully I'll get back out with the drone when it's like this, because the light's much better today. So. Well, that's why I should be following Gord. Yeah, that's not what we saw earlier. Yeah. Go up and down the river. Okay, you gonna go to the left or the right?
I think we gotta go where this is.
It's prettier that side though. I said it's prettier that side. You're right on the very edge. You go by the edge. How you doing? I did get turned sideways against the current though on that rock when I was on that table. Yeah, I got stuck and the river actually turned my boat and I was sideways.
Yeah, I don't like that.
It wasn't deep enough for me to go over. I wasn't worried about going over because I was beached, but
no,
and I was on top of the table. It was a huge. It wasn't a rock. It was a huge table.
So you were sitting flat on it.
I was flat, totally flat. Gord, this is where you're supposed to be in front, man. Remember, you're supposed to be leading the way.
I'm scraping a little bit over.
Yeah, well. All right. I've been doing this for 2 years with Gorge, and I still haven't learned to not let him give directions from the back.
I think we gotta go straight.
Yeah, no, this is definitely the better channel.
Yeah,
That one's moving quicker over there though.
we're getting
No, I don't think so. That's still moving pretty good. Gene, don't you think the stuff on the right looks more interesting? This is where I wanted to go in the first place. Hey? Yeah. It will get better once we get down towards Glen Morris. There's only this top part to get through the shop. A little more part, good once we get down there. Now I'm warm. To think, Gorge, we started in June at Elora Gorge, and we paddled all the way to here, one day at a time. Okay? That's pretty cool. I've been down this side before though, I always stay right close to the left here. Yeah, I was right down the left here, is normally where I go. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I suppose, eh? Just, hey, Gord, make sure you duck this time, okay? Rock right there. There you go. There you go, that's a nice bass. Nice fish.
I figured I'd catch you guys sooner
We're back on the water. That was our second stop. Gord and I actually started up at Blair Landing in Fountain Street at the top of Cambridge. And we've kayaked all the way through the middle of Cambridge. And we stopped at the Petrocan to drop in to have our first break. That was our second break. More because of the fact that I had to change a battery and then it was time for a break. But we are about to just pull into Glen Morris. That'll be the next bridge that we come under. So we're about 10 minutes upstream from Glen Morris right now. Okay, so this is the spot where they put in, Gord.
Oh yeah.
Over here. So this is the spot that we actually put in for Jeff and Colin's bachelor party.
Right.
And then for Jeffrey's stag, we came through here in canoes as well 4 years ago. They put in here. So I've used the Grand River kayak, whatever it is, the Grand River company that does it from here. I've used them for kayaks a couple times, canoes a couple times. So this was the spot that I was going to suggest that we stop at, Gord.
I wouldn't have made it.
This was my original spot to stop. I'm not sure if it's Grand River Canoe or Grand River Kayak or whatever. It's not Grand Experiences, but I'll leave a note below. But this is when we've used them in the past, and I've used them 3 or 4 times. And we've always come through here. And I have another video that'll go up. It was actually a bachelor party where rather than bringing my own kayak, because I had no way of moving it, my van was broken, I actually rented a kayak from the company whose name is down below. And it was good equipment. You know, it's actually kind of fun to get into a kayak that was different than my own.
A little bit of white water.
I'm thinking that's actually where we want to be, Gord. I'm sure I'm going to go over here, man. I normally am way over here. Yeah, you're probably better off over here. Still a beautiful fall day. It's probably 15 degrees Celsius now. That's what the high was for today. Feels a little bit cooler than that with the wind in your face. It's a cool wind, but as long as we're not walking in the river, we'll be fine. It is cold in the river. I've been in 2 times.
Yeah, you don't see any garbage. You don't know what chemicals or bodily functions or...
Well, we've seen our rivers this year though, haven't we? We've actually been...
Very cool.
Over here. No, you're probably good right here though. Yeah, I don't always listen to board, by the way. I usually get myself in trouble when I don't. So I went to the left that time. It was good. I mean, if we were coming down the river from further up the river, we would have picked that left channel. That was actually the channel to go in all the way over. So the nice thing about this stretch of river now is, for the next little bit, until you get to the towers, the bridge, the old bridge, you know, you'll have your little calm section, then you'll have a good section, a calm section, a good section. So this. Yeah. Well, this part of the Grand River, this 1 little hour and a half, it's not as good as the stuff up in the Saugeen, but you know, it's close. Yeah, I still want to get back up to the Saugeen. It's too bad we can't get there this year, though. It'll be too much this year. Because I mean, if you think about us trying to get down the river up there, realistically, to do the paddle we're doing today, we'd have to leave the house at 6 o'clock in the morning. Inside of him. Hello again.
Do you guys keep the fish you catch? No. Just for the sport and the... Didn't catch any fish all day. I caught 3 right here.
Did you? Cool. Well, I used to bring my kids down here when we had a canoe.
Yeah.
They would catch fish in here all the time.
Nice bass or?
All kinds of different stuff. Yeah. Nice. Well, this is a good stretch here. Have you been down the rest of the river before?
No, not since I was a kid. We used to do a church canoe trip every year.
Yeah.
But we didn't fish or anything.
Well, you'll be fine. Those boats are like tanks. They'll go through anything.
Oh yeah.
But it is a little. You're on the best stretch of river coming up now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The one that you go all the way around the bend?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this is it.
Stay there.
Okay.
I don't think it's a bad spot.
Yeah, I think once you get into the water, follow whatever's moving, but there's lots of rocks in this part though. That was the stretch I was thinking of, Gord. Thank you for that. Yeah. Did you get wet there? I only got one. I got a little bit turned on one of them. One of them came over the side. So this side of my body is all soaked. Left side's fine. So that's where you go. Oh my God, I should have put the skirt on. Well, we're only an hour away. We're only 45 minutes away now, so that's fine. It's warm enough. Just a spectacular day though, everywhere you look, every single time you turn the corner. It's becoming a very popular sport. I want to go to the left actually.
Going out? Did you go between the big rocks too, like over the lake? Oh! Another one right here.
And this one doesn't. This one goes right over top of a lot more than yours does. was that?
That was pretty good too.
Yeah.
It's almost like you gotta focus or you're gonna be on a rock before you.
Yeah.
You gotta be looking.
One of the problems with this stretch of river is like there's a bunch of places where the rocks are not visible. And you get this illusion that the water's actually moving smoother over the top of it, and the reality is it just drops on behind it. Yeah, I crashed through there a couple times there too.
Yeah, you gotta be looking.
At least the last part of the river is the most interesting part. Yeah. And Jeff got hung up on a rock at you when we came down that weekend.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And he's a good paddler. He got hung up. He didn't go over, he almost went over. I probably got that on video actually. They took off. Flat light, you can't see anything. I don't think it's that late yet. 4:30. Yeah, we're 5 o'clock is when we get back. Yeah, we'll be back just after 5. Yeah.
6 hours in.
Hey?
6 hours in.
That's a good time. Considering we had 3 breaks.
And the trail map said it would take 9.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta wonder how long it'll take this though. This one's been doing it for 3 years. It's done good so far. You know what, by the way, Gord? I went that time. So last time I came down the river, I went that side there. That one was better. When I came down with the boys, I came down there. Yeah. up right there, Gord. That's the.
Blowing now, buddy.
Hey?
Adrenaline's blowing now.
See the rock right there beside you? You just passed it. That's the rock you got pinned on when we came down last year. Yeah. Did you almost get pinned again?
Oh yeah, it turned me right around.
Did you lose your hat? Did you go back for your hat?
No, had to.
Okay, cool. So you got pinned up on the side of it?
So I went right over top, and then it stuck me there, and then the current just kind of turned me around. So I went with it this time. Last time I just let it take me.
That's you can look over here. That's where the kayak rentals pull out and the rafts.
Oh yeah.
People are tubing. Yeah. So we're like 15-20 minutes after this and we're done.
We had the popular Glen Morris spot when we went in.
Yeah.
We got out at.
So you went with Grand Experiences and not Grand River Outfitters. So that's a different company. So these guys have got all their stuff parked up top up here. Yeah, so you're getting the same length of river. They just drop you in further up. All right, so it's just before 5 o'clock. Gordon and I have been paddling now since 10:30 this morning. Actually, just a little bit before 10:30, we dropped our kayaks in Paris, drove all the way up to Blair Landing on Fountains Feet, which is the top of Cambridge, and we put in 10:30. So we've probably got a few kilometers left to go, but you know, the bulk of our trip is pretty much done. We've been paddling for almost 6.5 hours now, so there we go. It's been a great day though. Actually, the weather's been perfect. It's, you know, cool, but not too cold. The sun's been fantastic. It's been glorious all day, and obviously you can see in the video the color. So it's been a really, really good trip. Longest trip Gordon and I have ever tried before, 30 kilometers, and I think it's doable. Actually, coming from the top of Cambridge all the way through, it was kind of fun to go through the middle of Cambridge. The portage was fun. So yeah, I think we'd actually do this distance again if we had the day to paddle, because this is you know, probably a 6.5 hour paddle. Not even 6 hours, because we've had 3 breaks, so maybe 6 hours in total if you didn't have the breaks. And perhaps a little quicker if you wanted to paddle hard. So. Did you follow my line coming through there?
That was fun.
Did you follow me turning around that rock and everything?
Pretty much the same way you did.
Yeah, that was fun having to navigate like that, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that made it interesting. See, I said there was another good section below. Yeah, you missed that when you did. Yeah, once you get around the corner here, it'll be there.
Yeah, we're past the green line trail entrance too.
Yeah. So normally on one of these paddles when we're out, it's, you know, we try to get between 20 and 25 kilometers. And we've done the 25, 26 actually is the longest we had done previously up on the Saugeen. But this was 6.5, maybe even 7 by the time we get out. Hours of paddling. Now 3 breaks. So I would probably say actual paddling only 5.5 hours, but yeah, it's been a great day. It's been a full day on the river, over 30 kilometers today. So I'm not sure we'll go out and do this whole stretch again. You know, maybe end of season like this year, because this has been a great day this year. But I don't think I do this, you know, during the middle of the summer though. Probably shorten the distance a little bit, but I actually really enjoyed going through the middle of Cambridge today. That was actually really cool. That was a lot of fun. And I will do that part again. In the summertime, I won't do the part down for Blair Landing because it's too shallow. It's good, you know, this time of year it was fine, we got through it. But July I probably wouldn't do that. But I'd start, you know, from downtown Cambridge again, rather than starting at the Esso station, the Petro-Canada station I should say. Starting from that downtown Cambridge spot was actually kind of fun. And it was fun going down through the middle of town. It's actually really, really nice to look at the town from that perspective. Actually, it was really good. It was a good paddle. I enjoyed it. All right, Gord, where are we going? I got stuck here last time. I got stuck here last time. Where are we going?
To the right.
I think we're already too late for the right over there.
Yeah, I think that's it.
You think? I didn't have to walk last time. I think I did a lot of shimmy shungas though. Oh, this is going to be tight. Hey? Yeah, you couldn't see that at all, could you? I'm sure our friends up there are just having a good laugh, having their Thanksgiving dinner and having a chuckle at our expense. Are you floating through there? There you go. Terrace Bridge and the dam is just below that pretty spot. If you're in the neighborhood, stop and have a look. And one of the places in my neighborhood that I travel the most at, Jim and Ferris all the time. We come down here on our bicycles, we come down here on a motorcycle, we come down for lunch in the car, and I think I've been up down this river now 4 times this year, so my 4th time into Paris on the river. So this summer we've started actually up in the lower gorge. That's where we started our kayaking down the Van this season. And over the course of the summer and fall, we have now covered every stretch of the river all the way from Elora down to Paris. If we happen to get a nice day, we'll see if we can continue down through Brantford. The river's not as interesting once you get down below here, especially once you get down below Brantford, because it gets flatter, you get power boats on there and stuff. So there's still some nice scenery, but it's flat water paddling for sure. This little section here, I think, and actually the section going through Elora and coming out of Elora, are my 2 favorites on the Grand. And can't wait to get back out next year. Unfortunately, this might be our last paddle of the year.